What's crackalackin, folks? Welcome back to the factory. Welcome back to Pyanodon's mod suite, where right now I just put down 4 more sap extractors because we were running a bit low on sap for our production of simple circuit boards. So I helped that out a bit. And now our next step is manure from Augs. So let's go there and continue with our journey with the Augs. The Raux is still doing fine, I think. Aren't they going further down? Yeah, they continue here. How's the slaughtering going? How's our meat situation? Okay. How's the guts? Yeah, it's slowly filling up. Chitin is still fine. Brain is also okay. Do fish produce brain? I don't know, let's check, because we're also maybe running low on brain. Hey Cam, how's it going? Where are the fish? Here are the fish. No, they do bones, meat, skin, and also guts. All right, we can't really do anything with any of that yet. So let's continue with Augs, where we slaughter them for their blood and lard. Yeah, we have lard, skin, bones, brain, and guts. So we could also bring the brains to the other side, or yeah, have a caravan for that. But let's take a look at that when brains are an issue down there. Furthermore, what is there in the middle? Are these Augs? These are Augs, so because we're not slaughtering them, because... oh, it's just too slow. So full rendering takes longer than what we're producing. That is crazy. So we are producing 0.19 Augs per second, and this one can handle... 2 per minute. That doesn't tell me anything. Alright, constraints are Augs. Yeah, I like the other one better. This tells me how much is missing. 0.25. This also really doesn't tell me anything. Let's go to Yafk. I always come back to Yafk, where we have Augs. So we do 5, and then we want to slaughter them. So let's do this, and make a caged Aug out of it, and full render this one. Let's say we want not this anymore. We want blood. And we want like... how much is that? 100 per second? These need to be linked. 26. Okay, let's do 20. That's about what we have. Let's do 18. So this is kind of what we have. This is exactly what we have. So we need to render them 6 slaughterhouses. That's quite a bit. So we need to put down a few more. I didn't expect us to needing that many for slaughtering them, but that's good to know. It's gonna be a lot of stuff that comes out of them. All right, curves up so it wasn't pouring into a tub to catch, and I've been pouring liters of condensated water off the side, off my balcony. Well, that's unfortunate for everybody under you, I guess. How did you find out? So we need glass and titanium plates, lots of them. Or we just do less slaughtering. I mean, they breed really fast. That's the other thing. This can't be moved, right? Yeah. Okay, let's remove that one. You go to the other caravan outpost. Can I keep you open? No. So we need to move you away from this. And move all the slaughterhouses down a bit. Yeah, that makes sense. Something was afoul. All right, you don't fit. Let's move you to the side. Why can you not fit? Oh, cannot reach, that's why. Put the skin in here. There we go. And then we move you over here. And for the caged Augs, we need more cages then. We do this and return the caged Augs. Oh, yeah, whoops. We want caged Augs. Schedule's destination was destroyed. Yep, I know. I need to fix that. We filter the caged Aug. And that caged Aug we put on the belt, the 2 of them. And you slaughter them then. Good, so far so good. You continue slaughtering, then the blood output is here. And 0.26 meat and irrelevant amounts of everything else. So let's have 2 of them. One is for filtering these, the cages. Perfect, because these go up here again. And I need to make more cages. Well, 2 more, it's not really enough. It would even make sense to have them rotate, but yeah, we'll see. If I have 5 of them, they should all be capable of doing that. And you do this, and you blacklist these. Right? And that's all that comes into these warehouses now. And we need potentially 5 of these to fill them up. And then another caravan that we destroyed, we put that one here to fill it up with meat. Meat only. Meat only. There we go. And then we have that one caravan whose other destination is destroyed. Yeah, so we add destination here and say fill cargo and go. Good. I should empty it out there. And now we just need 5 more slaughterhouses, which they are not cheap, I learned. Not at all. The question is that even worth it, putting down so much? Because they are expensive to build, and do we really need that much meat? And we do that in the end. Are you working? You should be working, right? Yep. Okay, what do we need for 3 more slaughterhouses? We need stone bricks, we need simple circuit boards, which we probably don't have enough, glass and titanium. So let's grab that. Titanium's fine, glass should be fine. Simple circuit boards, we're going to be low. I already can see that. At least in the chest. We need 3 more, right? So that's 150, and we have 96. It's still ahead of us. Oh, we have 204, so that's enough. Now we need glass, which should be somewhere here. Here's glass. Oh, we're already low on glass because that was a completely full belt. And then we need stone bricks and titanium. Let's look at that. Where was titanium again? Pretty early on, right? Because all our smelting stuff is pretty early on. Or it comes up pretty early on. I added all the smelting in the same corner, which helps. Here's titanium, and then we need stone brick. You did it? What did you do? You finished all your shots? Hell yeah. Congrats, man. That's awesome. This is freaking awesome. Yeah, fingers crossed. I crossed my fingers. We need iron. Of course we need iron. We need 400 per slaughterhouse. That is ridiculous. Do we need small parts as well? 1 more, and then we're out of titanium plate again. Yikes. How many do we have? We have 3 now. We still need 1 more. Is that enough? That's enough. All right, let's put down the slaughterhouses. I think he asks at, well, it says 6. So we kind of need 1 more. So we need more titanium plate and iron. While we pick up the iron, the titanium plate can refill. Oh, here's titanium anyway. Let's grab it off the belt. And here's iron and small parts. You can have small parts. There we go. Good, back we go. We have 2 more cages in our inventory that we can deliver. What are you gonna do now, Cam? Play Factorio 2 to relax? Or what's the plan? Good. Throw in the slaughterhouses. Wow, our factory is so long now. Look at this. Like from here to here, it takes a while to walk now. Oh, cook a meal. Very nice. What are you making? 1, 2. Three, 4, 5. There we go. Oh, the last 2 is still crafting. Understood. And then let's put the cages in here. Wait, did I make the wrong? No, I made the right ones. Lemon chicken with potatoes and Parmesan broccoli? Nice. Yeah, save me some. That sounds great. I just had my leftover pizza from yesterday. It was still good, you know, I'm not complaining. It was great pizza. But, you know, fresh cooked lemon chicken, nom nom nom. Sounds great. So we missed these. And the cages come out here. Does the blood connect? The blood does connect. So we just need to connect it up here. I mean, sushi sounds good too. You can't deny that. Do we make more cages? That will eat all of our titanium, I feel. Let's make all the cages. That's fine. It's a rather long belt. That's why I'm considering like looping it, so not everything stacks up with the last one. I think I might do that. Just looping it here. And not that it needs it, but, you know, input priority right. We're not having enough cages to ever fill this belt, but it's better to rotate them. So we have 10 in rotation, and then the first one that's free can grab it, and it didn't grab it because you're full of blood. Yeah, we're still missing the pieces. The last slaughtering house is almost complete. Oh, it is complete. Wait, we build another one? Oh yeah, we need 6. I'm an idiot. But we can at least connect the blood. Thank you. Come on, Nanobots, be a bit faster. There we go. So we have 3,400 in it. We will void the blood if it gets too much. I mean, it's gonna stop if this is full, pretty much. And then we'll deal with the outcome of that. And then we get 10 more cages once these are done. In the meantime, I'll start putting down the manure ones. Can't remove the stone and put it down. Very good, thank you. Bzz. I love the sounds in this game. They're so good. All right, you're gonna make manure with the simple recipe without Auog food. I need native flora and moss and water barrel. So we want to bring that down here. No, actually we're gonna bring it up on the other side. And native flora is coming down here. I'm gonna make it span for now until this is going all the way around. I mean, you can literally copy the entire thing here, I think. Oh, it's getting an aneurysm again because of that. So what do you have? You output onto this belt. We have to change this belt to go somewhere else, like go over here. To output the manure. And I don't know what we do with it yet, if we should store it, probably. So they can continue producing, and once we have more demand, we actually will use it then. But do you have another warehouse? No. Can I build one? I can build a warehouse. Perfect. So I'm going to put down another warehouse here. Cut down these trees because they're off. Yeah, that sounds good. Sushi on your day off. Num num. I had sushi for lunch again. It was great. Albacore tuna sashimi. Might go to either salmon sashimi or albacore tuna sashimi. It's so good. Yeah, kill all the trees. Thank you. So now we just put it down at the bottom. Do this, and then we output We're actually out of inserters. Wow, we're out of iron again completely. Oshi? No, I don't think so. And that is our manure, and we're already at the end of the line again. Crazy. Could you stop that? Thank you. There we go. And we go down here, invert it, and boom. Now let's put down all the manure stuff. Oh no, I've never had those. That sounds good though. Very nice. And then we need a second one that comes down with what? What are you delivering? Okay, that's for these. We don't need that. So we only need this belt and this belt. Wait, you have the wrong recipe, right? Yeah, you have the wrong recipe. Yeah, we only need these two belts, and we output manure and native flora? No, that's just leftover, right? Map mode. Yeah, that's just leftover. Okay, I don't know why I was outputting that. Good, that's manure set up, so we just need to bring this belt down here. And then this is this belt on the other side. And let's see if we can just copy it down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, kill all the trees, please. Okay, kill all these trees. They're really in the way of me seeing what's going on. Oh, because they're marked for deconstruction, they're not being killed off. Oh, this is as far as we need to go. You come over from the other side. No, this is actually the upwards going one. This is one with the manure on it, and you produce 0.02. Well, we need to fill you with ones, but I don't think it's going to be too much to handle by a single inserter. And we might need to scale our manure production before we need to scale our Auog slaughtering production. Image streaming? Image? You mean imagine? I image stream. How are you doing, Crisco? How was your stream? Because I saw you didn't just image stream, but you actually stream. All right, I need inserters and iron in general and small parts and everything. And the cages we drop off here. Actually, we need one more slaughterhouse. So that needs to move down a bit. Oh, come, delete it. Pretty please. All right, we do this. Get rid of the tree. All right. This is now working, hopefully, completely. And we just cut those two. Do this one. And bring the manure belt down to here. Down to here. Looks better. All right. Now we need the modules. We just throw in the modules so it can start working. The Augs we saved previously. We have 50 of them. We might, You got my notification during a stream, and you were like, time to end stream, time to watch my stream. That's very kind of you. Didn't have to do that, but I appreciate. Let's see if the first one is working. Anyway. Anyway, hi Crisco. How's it going? Is this running? We're missing belts. Of course we do. There we go. You sleepy? Hope you get, you gonna go to sleep now, or are you just gonna take a nap, or are you gonna stomach it and just say, fuck it, I'm gonna stay up? We don't have water barrels. Well, oh yeah, because these were starved. Yeah. And that makes sense. Did I put the cages in? No, I did not. So in here, we already have 50 again. That's insane how many we produced. And these 30 can go in here then. Cage these 30 Augs. Slaughter them. Yeah, we need more cages, I think, as well. But they need solder and iron ore. We have solder somewhere here. Yeah, you should do that. Sleep till you wake up tomorrow. Small parts. Is this iron? This is iron. All right, where is solder? Where was that last seen? That is the next question. It's somewhere on the belt here. How far forward? No idea. Or if it even is far forward. Yeah, maybe we just have to pick up. It should be somewhere here. I guess nothing backed up. We're not making any anymore? We should be making plenty. Yeah, we're making it. What's the lane for it? Here. This doesn't... Oh, there's something on it. Alright, how many can we make? 19 cages. That sounds good. What are we missing now? Titanium plate. We should have more titanium plate. Send you to bed. I mean, if you want to go to bed, you should go to bed. But if you want to stay here, you're very welcome. Another 20. It's a lot of resources, but you know, I can use that, I think. Now, let's go to the chest of shame and throw out all that garbage we don't need nor want. Isn't the... No, whatever. Let's put it in here. Raw coal. You're completely out of simple circuit boards again. Yuck. Pretty much out of belt, so let's get that. Undergrounds, we just top up. We need these ones. We want a few of these. We want inserters for sure. And can you not put ash in here? That would be great. Also, you are filtered, you are filtered, you are filtered. Okay. So we only got 50 out of this now because of the ash in there. Let's get some... Yeah, life was rare from like 1:30 to like an hour ago. We did not hallucinate. Only 88. Let's grab some from here. And some duralumin never hurt. No, you didn't hallucinate. That was her being life. She played Battletech. I made her play it. She made it through the tutorial. All right, so cDNA and everything is automated, even though we don't have much of it. We have two. We have 2 whole cDNA. You stack to 100. Let's make 100 tops. The Rao cocoons is still not arriving. That's crazy. I added another reproductive plant, right? Reproductive thingy. Yeah. Oh, we're short on moss here? We are short on moss here, so we need to expand our moss here. Because they're all running, I think, yeah. Ah, they're trickling in, but yeah, this one is not running because it's missing moss. Or we're just missing the inserter for it. Yeah, I have a feeling we missed the inserter for it. Let's fix that. So we need to fix something with the Augs first, and then we fix the Raux. You can see smells. You should get that, let that get checked out. Right. What we want to do is here. Excuse me. We output priority left and we filter by empty barrel, otherwise these get lost. And those go up here. Now we should have enough barrels going around and enough throughput of the slaughtering that nothing backs up crazily. Now, thank God this isn't too long. Why do we had like all kinds of garbage in here. Native flora, manure, barrels, everything. Are we done? There we go. All right, manure. Let's set this to manure just in case. You gobble up everything. Right, the cages we wanted to put in here so we can get better throughput. Yeah, you can just run around and shoot aliens till they're too strong for you to shoot them, and then you die. But you can play like that. That's possible. We're still crafting cages, wow. All right, good that I saw that with the empty barrels. Now we kind of need to clean up that backup, but I think that just naturally needs to clean up. And we just make a little bit of manure over time. That's how you play it? I can see that. All right, all of these are working except this one because you're missing an inserter. Oh yeah, we're missing inserters down here. So we need to fill these up. Otherwise it won't work. And then we fix the Rauk one not getting any moss. Is that surprising? No, not really. But I mean, you might enjoy building the factory instead. You should give it a try. I mean, I turned off the biters because they are boring for me, but you know, you might enjoy that aspect of the game particularly. Gotta give it a try. Lenore is hanging under her hammock, scratching the top of the hammock. And I'm just like, what are you doing? This makes no sense. But okay, kitty. It's okay. Yeah, you can't build that here. You need to play a different game for that. Oh, it was... No, it does have access to it. It just doesn't have enough moss, yeah. So we need to scale moss a bit. What we need for that? Soil. My favorite building material. Well, change your plans. Yeah, let's add 3 more. Let's collect a few modules. 27 should be enough. Well, let's collect all of them. And remove these trees. Kill them all. Thank you. Good. Yeah, I don't wanna, but you shoulda. I see, I see. Bedtime now? All right, have a good night, Crisco. Talk to you maybe tomorrow. Maybe another time. 1, 2, 3. Sorry for the beeping. Oh, we don't have enough? Really? Shut up. I thought we had plenty. But apparently not. Yeah, you will stay number 2. You could be number 1, but you know, if you're leaving, I guess that dream stays a pipe dream. Or if someone else sends messages, you fall even harder. You fall further down. And the moss farm upgrade finally has finished. That was the 2001. And we can check what options we have for the moss farm. Who would be number 1? I don't know. Who is that? That first time chatter Cameron Kit? Where's the turd? Moss farm upgrade. What can we do? Oh yeah, we said we probably just would do the chlorinated water. And that takes plastic bar, pressurized water, and chlorine. Gives us 8 to 12. Bit of chlorine. So basically we trade plastic plus power and some saline water for more moss. Yeah, we probably go for this once we have more plastic and chlorine from guts or something like that. But yeah, it's researched. Not for right now, but eventually we probably go for that. It's probably not worth researching then either. And do we really have no normal pipes? We do. Why are you not putting that down? Anyway, you inside. And hopefully that alleviates the pressure on moss a bit for here, so we generate enough Rauk cocoons, because we're slaughtering the Rauks too really fast. So it might take a long time till we have excess cocoons, especially if we're missing moss. What am I missing for more moss farms? Iron plate and soil. We can get soil here. Iron plate here. Will you stop that? Lick you? I'm good. Crisco. But yeah, I mean, do it. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. Let's get some more soil. All right, more soil for more moss. We have to check the ratio of the moss, the CO2 and the... Let's do 3 more. And that hopefully is enough. Now we have to check the ratio of CO2 and dirt compared to how many moss farms we have. I'd rather not add another one of these, but... Alright, enjoy the magnetizing of the face to the pillow. Have a good night. So let's do the rate calculator here and this. We already down soil production. We have 3 too many washers. Yeah, so we need another soil production unit, which is fine. We can do that. We can squeeze it like right here somewhere. And then we can add 3 more. Oh no, this is being washed, that's why. Okay, let's do this then. Does this go down? There we go. And then we put another one here. How much do you produce? 2 per second, which is like 3 of these. I can't build one because I need what? No, I can't build one. So what we have new here, we have aromatics from black liquor and oxygen. How do we get black liquor? Oh, aromatics and acetone. And black liquor we get from nothing yet. From Renea. Oh, from fiberboard. With treated wood raw fiber sodium hydroxide, we get tall oil and black liquor. Oh, and fiberboard is what we need for the next circuit board, I think. We only need one. And you need power and water. Let's do the water in the most spaghetti way, and then power you can have from here. And then you do soil. And then there we go. Does that now... Is that now enough? Yeah, that's not enough. So we can add a few more to the bottom. Very nice. So we add 3 more. We have 14 more cages that we can deliver to the Augs. And expand our moss farm a bit more. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we remove them nanobots. Calm down. I'm working on it. I don't know why they can't deal with these modules. We have 1 more. Why are you not working? Come on, do your work. There we go. Now we're working. Why are you still freaking out? There are no modules in there. Oh well. Baby freaking out. Everybody duck and cover. How many do we have? I underestimated how much I needed last time. So they have, what, 10, 15? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 15. So 45, so we should have enough. Very good. Yeah, it's something. Attempt to index local prototype with nil value. So the nanobots still have an issue with these modules. Is this not connected everywhere? No, it is. So they're all working now. Perfect. And from these, we only turn 1 to be inside to balance out the other ones we had. So Raux, you get your thing. You're running now. You're running now. Everything should be fine. So we should eventually get more Raux cocoons that will then turn into retroviruses, will then in turn turn to our DNA. Very good. It's a very long buffer of Raux cocoons because we circle it around. We could probably stop that now, given we have so many. We could think about that, yeah. That would mean a lot of them would come to the cDNA production. I like the rotating with the barrels. I think that makes a lot of sense because otherwise we need so many barrels. We're actually stacking up on cages here because we don't have enough Augs. Interesting. What happened to the Aug production? We're out of barrels. Okay, we should add more empty barrels then. Oh, I have 40 in my inventory that I gobbled up. And then we need more barrels. Where are the empty barrels? 133, let's make them and grab some more steel while we're waiting. How far is steel going? Steel is somewhere here. This is steel, I think, yeah. So steel we grab. Oh, I now have moss and seaweed hanging around in my inventory. Let's run to the rocks and toss it in there. I don't know where the seaweed came from. The vitriol we can put in here. Why are we short on vitriol? Ah, we have no fuel. We have Nexilite, but also no fuel. That kind of sucks. We might want to consider running a coal gas line as well. Or find out a way to make more gasoline. Speaking of, speaking of Raux first. And then how's the tar processing looking? Is that stopped again because of steam issues and ash issues? Where's our ash belt? I don't see it right now. Let's see. It shouldn't be stopped. Oh, is the ash belt still full? The ash belt is still full. Why is it still full? Are you still pouring ash into here? No. The ash is all coming from here. That's crazy. Yeah, that all of this produces so much ash. And they are not running because we just don't have enough of it. Tar is running. Is the tar here running? The tar here is running as well, even though they are backed up. I mean, not quite, but everything else is pretty backed up. That's a full belt now. They can't even get rid of their ash. So we could just here do ash sorting and burn everything that comes out. That would be an option. Yeah, let's build a solid separator and a burner. We need titanium, which isn't too far away. Let's look with inserters. We need more inserters. Let's build one burner and do direct insertion. Except for the coal dust, we send that back down as fuel. Can we squeeze a solid separator in here? I mean, we have landfill, of course we can. There we go. I squeeze the solid separator here. There we go. You do ash separation. And you get all of that in. And then your output will be coal dust. No, bad. Ghost. Coal dust, which you make long-handed. Insert here. Is this only getting burned here? Yeah, this is only getting burned here. So we can do one splitter here. Well, this doesn't work with the coke replacement, so okay. We'll just put it in here. We have no splitters. So replace the coal, and that should, yeah, put it on the outside. And we say input priority is left. So the coal dust is used first. And that hopefully is fast enough. And then now it's full. Okay, now we take the burner directly from here. And actually we send this here, do an inserter that is 90 degree. And 3 from here to burn everything that's left. And then any ash that comes out just goes back onto the belt. That should alleviate some of the pressure on the ash belt. Even though that is still... Oh no, now it's better. Now it's no longer full. Alright, cool. Well, that is the whole purpose of it. We don't care about the soot and the iron oxide, and the coal dust hopefully gets used here fast enough. If not, we have to check later what's going on with this. Yeah, it's not being used all the time because this is the one for these. We have too much middle oil. Okay. So let's fix the middle oil issue. Maybe we just need one more. Yeah, this is full. Oh, and you are full because naphthalene oil is full. And naphthalene is converted into creosote. Can naphthalene do anything else? Later, anthraquinone, which is very late. Naphthalene into coke and aromatics, which is logistic science, which is far away. Organic solvent, which is also logistic science. So for now, we get an overflow valve and just throw it out because it's not that important. It is involved, but that's really the fun of it for me. That is what makes it so fun. Like, you debug on like a bigger scale, and that's just what's so fun. Like, you have so many different bits and pieces you need to take care of, and I find that amazing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if you can build 6 more sap thingies, then I would be happy. Let's get some soil for that. And let's grab our iron. Cash. Yeah, I don't expect you to understand Pyanodons when you just started playing. Like, that doesn't make any sense, so don't worry about it. Yeah, it does, absolutely. Absolutely. We need 6, and then the rest of the earth can go back. There's more for our chest of shame. Some soot, seaweed, ash, logs. Yeah, forget that random stone. I don't think I need that much ceramic, but I mean, whatever. We don't really herd for inventory space. I just want to get rid of the garbage. It's just visual clutter I don't care about. We can pick up some more of these. Why are you not working? Whoops, that's what I mean. That was my bad. Whoopsie. How's belts looking? Look good. Underground looks good. We can craft a few more splitters just in case to have a backup. And then we have the barrels for the Augs, I think. The Rauks were fine. So barrels for Augs. Yeah, Rauks are looking happy. Barrels for Rauks, and what else do we have in the inventory that we need to deliver? I don't know why I have 4 soil extractors. Yeah, the sap extractors, we wait till these are finished, and then we go back, put them down. How much to drive my car in this now? It's so long distances, but I don't even know if the car is much faster than walking on the asphalt. Look how these are dense now because they don't have enough water barrels. So let's give them the water they so desire. Now the barrels are backing up, but that's fine. 32. Yeah, the modding community for this game is just absolutely amazing. And like, even the quality of life things like the belt highlighter or the highlighter for the fluid systems, if I find one. Like this one that I can just press Y and it highlights the entire fluid system here. Ah, sorry, I had to sneeze. And then it changes between either ingredient or system. So that's so cool. And then let's get rid of that. All right, manure, let's put that on the main bus. Did that connect? Oh no, we're here. Is this a new one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So the next one needs to be 2 above. But yeah, that's manure here. Let's mark this so we don't forget. I should really bring the asphalt and do the in-between lines. We still have 72 manure, and this is the wrong way around. Good that I noticed that now. We already have a bit of manure, so what do we do with the manure? That is the next question. We can turn it into liquid manure with water, or compost it, which I don't think we're going to do. We can later use it with the Religio. We can make fertilizer out of it. And yeah, mostly liquid manure. And liquid manure we use for urea. Perfect. Yeah, urea is important. And then urea we can split into cyanic acid and ammonia. Yeah, which are important for the next steps. So we can just make liquid manure here in a bioreactor. No, made in a bioreactor, yeah. So let's see if we can make a bioreactor, and we cannot because we missed glass, aluminum, and lead. Interesting. Let's grab some of all of that. Let's drop up the sap extractors on our way there. We're almost out of the tree gnawing ones, so let's craft a few of these. Because I really like them, and we do have enough simple circuit boards for this now. Oh my god, construction robotics is almost done. Hell yeah. That's a big W. We can't build them yet, but we're getting there. So the sap extractors are here. It's probably going to freak out again because of the module, so I'm just going to turn it off. And one here. And here, and hopefully we have enough modules for that. I think we have. I put down enough for exactly how many modules we have. So hopefully that pans out. We should have, maybe we're short by 1. That could be the case. We're short by 1. Oh well, it's fine. I'm not gonna bother with that, even though we probably have. Do I build a botanical nursery for that? No, it's fine. So what do we need? We need glass. Our ever-dwindling glass supply. Where is our glass even? I don't even see it anymore. Are we so low on glass? What is using all of our glass? And why are you not working? You don't have odd air? You have coke. I'm not voiding the... I forgot something. Something pretty important. But still, we have no glass left. It's this one. Yep, no glass. Really no glass. Wow. Where are we using glass? For the bio samples? I believe all of our glass is going into this. I mean, it's filling up a belt. That's, yeah, a lot of glass will be sunk into just sitting on this belt. That's true, but yeah, that sucks that we don't have any glass left. So, no bioreactor for now. Let's fix this here first, because we're already here. On the top here, we will have a vent that kicks out all the 100-degree gas that we don't care about or can't do anything with. So that sucks that our entire glass production was stopped because of this mistake. And what I'm going to do with the inserter that inserts it to the belt is say, hey, we want to have 200 stored here at any point in time. Yeah, it takes a bit till... So we want to store... How much does glass stack? 100. So we want to have... Well, keep it uncapped. But unless glass is greater than 200, only then enable. So we get some glass for ourselves. We don't really need the empty petri dishes, so we can do that as a direct insert as well. That as an insight, so you can stack more. Okay, what we wanted to do is a bioreactor. We have 50 glass, barely scrounged together. We need lead and aluminium. We can do that. So why are you still red? Glass? You're actually too slow to empty it? That is the reason? That is a really bad reason to not be producing more. Because your output is full. You get to 10.9. Now we're short on hot air. We shouldn't be short on hot air. What's going on? Do we need more bricks in here? Not really. Oh yeah, we need more bricks. Way more bricks. Take 400 and have fun with them. Okay, that stops you. So, can we drop these? No, we can't. So let's use an inserter and put like... I don't know, almost 400, yeah. Construction robotics research, hell yeah. What do we need to build them? Steel chest and simple circuit board, and these need batteries, which we need urea for, so we're working on this. Belt we can make already, fish oil we have. So we only need batteries, so we're really close to construction robots. That's awesome. Still far away from a mall, but construction robots can help a lot already. Yeah, logistics robots or logistics science. Personal roboport we could enqueue to replace the nanobots, even though nanobots are still faster generally, but that would be good. Circuit network we could enqueue, we already have. We can do accumulators, which we don't need. Tidal power. We can't make them yet, but they extract energy from the tides, might be placed on a shoreline. We have very little shoreline. Wind generators, they're complex to make, like very complex to make. We can make them. We can't make melamine yet, but that we're on the way to do that. We could look at wind power. It's kind of like a different way of solar. We can look at fertilizer. Domestication doesn't really matter, even though we can get to the creature chamber update. What does cooling tower lead us to? Nothing really. We can cool water, but we don't need that. Sure, Cybersyn train network. Yeah, the next big step is Auog. I think mycology is... It's in queue, mycology. All right. Lots ahead of us. Hopefully these are enough bricks now, and the answer is no, they're not. I mean, they're picking them up fast enough. I'm just gonna add 2 more here. And move that one back. And alternate where they put them on the belt. One, two, 1, 2, 1, 2. It just needs a ton of bricks, it seems like. All right, over time. Hopefully that stabilizes. Nope, not these. There we go. Good luck. All right, hot air hopefully stabilizes now and will keep our glass running. Funny thing is our glass was still producing faster than our inserters could handle. So I'm going to take... Let's keep 300 in here. I'm going to take that. And then bioreactor. What were we missing? We need lead and aluminum. So let's go for that. Aluminum is stored up here. Somewhere here. Here it is. And then lead is somewhere here. This is lead. And we can make a bioreactor. Very nice. That gives us liquid manure. Needs a while to craft, but that gives us liquid manure. The next step is to make it into urea in another bioreactor, and then to split it in a DDC. So we need 2 bioreactors. We need more lead and titanium, which we have here. Glad that I checked. Don't want to make that run twice. Titanium, some lead. Take some air conductors as well. All right, 2 bioreactors. Perfect. So that gets us to ammonia and the other acid. Cyanic acid, I think. Which then leads us to melamine. And melamine resin. And then, I don't know if we need that for mechanical parts, but it is an important step, if I remember correctly. We can check what mechanical parts need in a second. As soon as we're there. We need to wait for it crafting anyway. So, mechanical parts. Needs brakes, control panel, gearbox, shaft, utility box, rubber, small parts, steel. Utility box is all the things we already have. Control panel needs battery, needs melamine. And cyanic acid, and melamine is cyanic acid and ammonia. Okay, yeah, so that's the next path to melamine, which needs a fluidized bed reactor, and cyanic acid itself. What's the ratio that we get here out of these? Oh, we already can make cyanic acid out of coal, methane, and ammonia. So we can produce more cyanic acid out of ammonia. That's good to know. The methane, we would have to ship in on the bus for that. And I don't know how much methane we create. Because we create equal amounts, it would behoove us to scale methane a bit and get cyanic acid out of ammonia. Because we need more cyanic acid, right? We need equal parts for melamine, but then we need 30 seconds for batteries. So maybe it's time to scale moondrops. Where did the to-dos go? Scale moondrops and methane production. We have the Auog paddocks for manure. The fishes we don't fix right now. And then we make cyanic acid from ammonia plus CH4. So we have a plan. Let me take a sip. Ah, very good. We have a plan. That's the most important thing. What else is manure used for? We said mostly liquid manure, but we put it on the bus anyway. Does it make sense to put it on the bus? Yeah, for fertilizer, which we're researching momentarily. But let's continue with liquid manure, which you can put right here. And this is just water and manure. You can do 1.25 per second. How much do we produce? And I want a radar down there. So let's build one. So I can actually see and actually do the correct calculations. You're not working. Why? Yeah, because you're out of pups. The ratio should be fine. Like we calculated it in YAFC. So that should work out, but let's put a radar down here. All the way at the bottom. There we go. Come further down. There we go. And we have radar coverage. So now with that radar coverage, how much do we produce? And these three, we produce 0.55 manure per second. One bioreactor, I think, was 1 per second. Let's check. 1.25. So 1 is plenty to make liquid manure. Let's not waste our nice circuit boards on destroying trees that don't bother us right now. How is this looking? How are they filling up? Somewhat quickly. How is there so much meat in here? Yeah, we produce tons of meat and it's just not getting moved fast enough. So I think I'm going to even put 6 fast ones here. Oh, all the meat goes in here. That's the problem. It's not equally distributed. But it's going down, and that fills this one up faster, which means we have more meat for Nexilite, which means that we're out of gasoline. Hurts even more because we're not making enough antimony, iron antimony Nexilite special alloy. But what you gonna do? The blood is filling up as well. What we need blood for? Right now for nothing. Okay, so blood is just a side product, and we could compost it to burn it. Speaking of power plants, No, we need mechanical parts for those, but we're close to mechanical parts, so I am not worried about that. But we're getting close to having much more power options, which is great. For this, we want a deep water well, which needs stone. And we put that, just put it below, that's fine. And you can take up to 1 point something, so 3 inserters should be fine. Even 2 are fine. You're still not powered, whoops. And the next bioreactor comes here, and it makes urea. Oh, it also needs bacteria, got it. Oh, we have it on the bus. So that's good. So you can drag that down. So you're working. I don't think we're ever going to store liquid manure. We just immediately want to convert it into urea. And how much do you do? 12.5, 12.5. So 1-to-1 ratio, and it outputs 3.75. So 4 of these. 2 on the inside. And off we go. Don't do that. Okay, let's undelete all of these and let's destroy them the classic way. That's much faster and less annoying. It's more expensive than with the other nanobots, but it also means I don't have trash in my inventory, which is kind of nice. There we go, all die. I like the sound of like handsaws. Yeah, but even here, it doesn't continue the belt. Is it because it was inside the fog of war, so to say? Even though I held down shift. And it marks them for deletion, as it should. Yeah. Okay. Construction bots also can take care of the trees for us. If we don't have belts stored, they're just going to take care of the trees. So that is urea. And with the A2, you can just drag up here, and it's going to find the right one because it's exactly the length of the underground belts, which is very nice. All right, that is urea. Now we need to find bacteria. They're made here, and they're sent up here. So we trace that back. It's not that far. Yeah, we can kill all these trees, that's fine. Good. Bacteria incoming. Oh, let's do that in blueprint. Cam, did you finish making dinner? How did it go? How did it taste? Did you leave something for me? As you promised? I'm gonna be mad if you don't. Here. Still cooking? Alright, keep cooking. Oh, so these are 9. These are one wider. Or one longer. Two chicken breasts left over? Oh, nom nom nom. You make me hungry. Alright, we should have urea. Hell yeah. Now the question is, how much is this produce, or how much is this needing? This needs 1.25 per second, and we make cyanobacteria at the speed of 4, which is good. Perfect. So that should be enough. Urea's coming out. I mean, I sent it on the bus. Do we need urea for anything else? Yeah, we need it for fertilizer with blood. That's later though, right? What tech is that? Doesn't tell you which tech that is. Yeah, we need it for fungal substrate, improved fungal substrate, so it's okay to have it on the bus. Right now, we get a DDC to decompose it immediately. Yeah, I get you. I haven't cooked in a while because I'm just like, you're not feeling like it, but I used to cook a bunch, like every day. Lunch and dinner, cook myself. Right now, I'm just not feeling it, but I understand. The joys of the cooking. All right, that is urea decomposition. You produce 3.75 per second, so we need 2 of you, actually. Okay, so bring it down then. Build another DDC. Flip it. So that is cyanic acid and ammonia. We're gonna treat twofold. I think we want to put them into tanks. First and foremost, both of them. Then we kind of need circuit network. How expensive is it to build these? We need batteries. That's fine. Batteries are up very soon. And then we build a logic that says if cyanic acid is low and we have ammonia, convert it into cyanic acid. And for that, we need the moondrop scaling. Oh, we're out of straight pipe again. Take the sip for the voice. So let's build 2 pie tanks, 40,000 liters. Connect these up. Wow, that already took all of my pipes again. It's very rude. There we go. Actually, we connect these ones over here. Actually, we connect it over here. I like that more. So ammonia is here and cyanic acid is here. And then both get a pump to pump them into the network, so to say. And for pipes, it's not as big of a deal to have them on the central bus because they don't store, relatively speaking, as much as a what I'm gonna say, a belt does. So if I have a full belt that goes like 10 tiles, you look how many ingredients there are, and generally fluids are produced at a much higher volume compared to how much is stored in these pipes here. So generally pipes over long distances are less harmful in terms of how much you need to produce compared to liquids over long distance. Oh, I already have one there. Let's take 2 more. Bring that up as well. Let's bring these forward just as indication that there's something here already. So many missing. All right. Next up, urea into, well, taking them apart. And let's, does the belt fit in here? Should, right? Yeah. You produce 2.5. That is, we need more. That is 4 of you. There we go. And we do priority to the right, so it gets processed into cyanic acid and ammonia first. Right, that should give us our first ammonia and cyanic acid. There we go. Cyanic acid. Ammonia. This one isn't connected. We just connected below. There's more space. Actually, we just use that as exit. There we go. We got ammonia. And we got cyanic acid. Now, on our path to batteries, we need melamine. And that is water, cyanic acid, and ammonia. And we get a bunch of garbage that we don't need, and a fluidized bed reactor. This one, it needs more iron. Cool. And I need more asphalt to continue here. So iron, asphalt, and then our journey to melamine continues. Which gets us to batteries very quickly, which gets us to the circuit network, which we then can use to convert. I should build ammonia conversion buildings right now. Just don't hook them up yet. And also bring... Where's our methane production? Where's our methane going? It goes straight here. We bring that up all the way here into the bus. Okay. So we need a lot of underground pipes. Now let's grab iron from here. What is this? Ash. That is iron. We can make... Let's make 1 fluidized bed reactor and keep some items around. And right, I was saying I'm gonna stack up on underground pipes because we're gonna go for a little journey, but then we bring the methane all the way onto the main bus to the end of it. We do this, we can use these, we can use these. Belts are looking decent. Underground belts, we just stack up and off we go. Now, here's the methane. We will expand it, I think. We will have to expand it. Do we have space below? I mean, kind of under the shale oil. We can always drag it all the way down here. Moondrops, we have plenty modules available. Like, they're just stacking up. Plenty of seeds available. Yeah, we can expand that. I think the ratio of these is 1:1, it seems like. Let's see. Constraints are seeds and plants. We want seeds as constraints. Okay, this doesn't tell me anything. It's like I can't work with this rate calculator. So if we... So we have fewer moondrops produced to feed this one, which is fine. But what about the... So 2 of these... Did it not count these? Okay, we'll figure that out later. These rate calculators are decent in themselves, but with 4 things like that, it's like they kind of fall apart, in my opinion. All right, where the methane is here, we kind of want to route it out a little earlier, I feel. So let's do this. And route it out here. What is this belt that doesn't even go here? What is on there? Graphite? We use graphite once. We make it here, put it on the main belt, and we used it once. It's good to know. It's still being pulled all the way through though, so that's the important part. It doesn't like end somewhere. It messes up our main bus architecture, so to say. Always route it through, even though if you don't build it, you don't want to have that mess if you then still want to build it, that it doesn't work. Oh, we could have made it up here? Damn it. All right, let the journey begin. The journey of the methane, and I should craft some more pumps in advance because we'll need them. We also need, or will need, electricity coming up here. So the closer to the place we can get that has electricity, the better that is for us. I mean, the easier it is for us to deal with. We're gonna come in here. Is there no ammonia? No, there was ammonia. Good. Good, good. Just making sure. Not move the mouse to not accidentally skip one up and down and have to redo the thing again. That would be annoying. And we are here. Quite far up now already. Bus is growing. Never-ending growth. I think I did a count before. Last time we were over 50 already, like 60. So we're gonna get to 100 easily. There we go. Thank you for understanding that you need to make a jump there. That's our first pump placement. Oh, we're pretty far away from this one. We'll just go straight down, I think. I hate when it does that. Stop placing it on blueprinted belts. Oh, there we are already. There we go. Pump should be working. That one should be moved one over. This one should be moved in line. So it looks somewhat pretty. And we continue our journey. I kind of like that they added the pump requirements. You can't make it endlessly long and can go in every direction, right? It's like a global distribution network and you don't have to worry about it. At least with the pumps, you have to make it directional. And that's kind of nice. right, almost there. Are we there yet? Especially when you have to run on the normal ground, it takes a while to get places. And thank God there's electricity nearby. So we don't have to go that far. And we're getting into everything is purple area, so we're close to the end. So this is for making ammonia into cyanic acid, which we later need. Right now, we're just going to make do with what we have. The amounts we have and the ratios we have. And then later we do some conversion. I mean, we can do it right now already, but I'm going to wait till I have circuit networks and a non-zero amount of batteries. And we need another pump here. Good that I crafted a bunch of pumps ahead of time. Do we have power anywhere here? Nope. Certainly do not. Yeah, we need to do the double power poles again. Because they reach exactly like 9 and they would have to reach 10. But oh well. So we bring it down like somewhere right next to us here. And extend it as ghosts. So we know how high we are. We can just bring it down here, right? Can't we? We go down here. Yeah, that's perfect. So we do that. Yeah, I love the water noise when it flushes in the first time into the new pipes. Can you hear it? Well, now you can't hear it with the machines going. Now, that conversion to ammonia from cyanic acid. How it's made, how it's used. Here, we need coal as well, and that's made in a quenching tower. We can make one very good. Let's put one down here. So the hydrogen we're gonna vent. First, how much can we do? We generate 3.75 ammonia. Oh, and this can take 20 ammonia, like easily. The hydrogen will be vented immediately. We don't play around with that as a side product, doesn't matter. We just do this. All right. Methane is here. Ammonia. We will hook up soon. And then this would just go down by 1. And hook it up here. There we go. You need power. And yeah, ammonia we will hook up when we actually have circuit networks. And then we need coal. Coal is pretty far back on the belt. I don't know when last I saw coal. Here we have it. Need to connect all of these to get the belt all the way to the end. Yeah, all of these are interrupted here. Dirty. I don't even know which one it was anymore. Okay, these are consistent. Coal. Let's try that again. Here's one missing. Now it goes all the way to the end. Perfect. Let's drag the coal down to the side here. How much coal do you need? 4 per second? You could use 4 per second. You're not going to get that much because we don't have as much ammonia, at least for now. There it is. And do we do the half belt? No, let's just do the full belt. That's fine. Now the journey back to the coal begins. As usual, expanding the belt, expanding the main bus is hard work. Cannot reach, let me cut him down. And as soon as we reach the coal, we pretty much have our conversion from ammonia to cyanic acid. And next step is melamine. And then I think we're pretty much at batteries, which means circuit networks, which means us being able to set up the full circuit for the ammonia conversion. It's only going to run when we are full on ammonia, so it's not going to run immediately. And I'm not going to set up like ratios or something like that. I mean, I guess I could run it the other way around. If cyanic acid is empty and ammonia is above a certain percentage, convert it. We could do that too, so we don't need to fill one up. I think that would probably be even a better idea. Like if ammonia is over, I don't know, 5,000 and cyanic acid is under 500, start converting. And then we do make a latch out of that until ammonia goes down to, let's say, 1,000 or 1,500. So they're kind of equalized. I forgot the asphalt, but oh well. C'est la vie. So now that we have these two, I think the next thing is melamine, right? Melamine. Water, cyanic acid, ammonia into melamine, throw away, throw away. In a fluidized bed reactor, we already made one. And you go here. Oh, we also can make melamine resin from urea, melamine, and formaldehyde. What do we use that again for? I think for formica. So we could make that here as well. But we need fiberboard. We don't have fiberboard yet. So that is for making formica. That's not even the advanced one. So we would have to bring treated wood and wood here, make raw fiber. Sodium hydroxide, we would have to make on site from chlorine. So saline water into chlorine and sodium hydroxide. Or salt and slaked lime into sodium hydroxide and limestone. And I think the limestone you can turn back into slaked lime. So it may only need... It either is the limestone is just a catalyst and it's like continuous and doesn't really do anything, or you need like a little bit of influx, but that is pi science too. Yeah, it's gonna be a while. But let's worry about melamine resin later. Melamine now, let's set it up. Water, cyanic acid, and ammonia. So water, we just put one of these down again. I'm missing brick for this one, but we can put down one of these exhausts. And then we hook up the ammonia here and the cyanic acid here. And we do that after the pump here. So ammonia is hooked up. I need power, which you shall get. Can put this down and this down, and then cyanic acid comes here. I think it's somewhere up here. How far does the pump go? Till here. Well, that is unfortunate. Okay, we just don't do it after the pump. We just go straight out here. Same difference. The pump might steal a bit of it, but if nothing else is using it, it doesn't really matter. So now we make melamine. Let's not go that far. Let's see what we need it for. You produce 2 per second. No, I have spot for 3. Okay, 2 per second. Carbon dioxide is being vented in muddy sludge. We need to get bricks to deal with that. And while we get bricks, we also get some asphalt so we can walk fast back here. All right, back we go. What else do we need? Belts. Mostly belts. Yeah. And make 2 more pumps. Use aluminium as well. I don't need the antimony oxide. Where's the asphalt? Down here. Like literally the second I thought about it, we're here. Let's take a bunch of it and maybe do some intermediate ones inside the bus. And then stone brick. How's our rock looking? Looks good. Our treasure chest of stuff we don't care about or need is growing. We don't need antimony oxide. We don't need logs. Let's do this. Remove one of them. Coal. All right. Off we go again. We need belts, we said. We probably need iron. Where's my iron cache? Down here. How's copper looking? We could use more copper as well. Copper is lasting surprisingly long, I think, because I picked up the air co-inductors. We don't need that much. We need it for everything that needs copper cables, which thank God we didn't have too much of yet. But so far, everything's going fine in the factory, I'd say. Making good progress. We're at pretty much at batteries now. If you bring everything in. Let's see, batteries. Lead antimony alloy we still have to make, which is just lead plate and antimony oxide, which is not a big thing. Smelter is going to be a pain because we can't fuel them properly. Melamine we make graphite. Oh look, that one graphite thing, the bus thing we did all the way in the beginning. It's going to be useful. Zinc plate. Oh my god, zinc is also really far back. Zinc is... Where is zinc? That's nickel. That's zinc up here, right? Yeah, zinc is like... Do we really have no zinc left? No, it's full. Here it is. Yeah, here. So you have tons of zinc as well. Not an issue. Let's put down some asphalt. All right, trees, get out of my way, please. Okay. Do we do the in-between? That's the question. We have enough asphalt to do it. Make knowing where the in-between steps are easier as well, because we already misplaced a few of them. No, kill the stone. Is here? I don't know. For now, it's good enough, but get rid of all these trees. They need to die anyway. There we go, very good. All these trees gotta go. Thank you. All right, one of these will be put here. What is melamine used for? It's used for batteries, agitators, which doesn't matter as much. Solar panels are late. Agitators are logistic science. The blades might be interesting, and the melamine resin. And plastic. When does that happen? Logistic science. I mean, we might be here until logistic science, not gonna lie. But yeah, once we hit logistic science and we get the mall, we're probably gonna go on rails before that. All right. So let's put it on the bus. Might as well. Up here it seems. There we go. I need another radar here as well. That I would like to place. Yeah, we can do it lower as well. That's fine. Does this still work? It still works if you put it here. Get out of my way, please. Oh, I'm out of them? No. I don't know where we're making them. I think in that little area here. Isn't that where we make them? Yeah, here they are. We're making brakes again, which is good. Duralumin is still the missing factor. Iron Rexolite antimony alloy is missing because fuel. Yeah, fuel is really an issue. And I think I might bring coal gas over here as a fuel. Because we should have more, like at least take one of the furnaces over. And now we go. We have melamine in reliable quantities. And now batteries are next. We still need to make lead antimony alloy in a smelter. Where are they? We can make one smelter perfect. Kill the trees. Hey Infi, how's it going? How's your day been? I hope good. And we do that properly on the bus this time for coal gas. You know, we can just start on this side. And we smelt lead antimony alloy. Here it is. Oh, almost. And we start another journey to get coal gas. Yeah, this section up here in the bus is completely filled with pipes now. And we can turn this one off. We don't need to get rid of these trees right now. We do that if we actually have to get through that far up north. Packing for a trip? Where are you going? We're already out? Or what? For me, yeah, nothing too exciting. I play Factorio. Actually, let's continue that until... And I'm enjoying myself playing. Had a busy morning with a bunch of meetings and appointments, and then someone canceled my 7 a.m. meeting an hour beforehand, which was fun. But otherwise, pretty chill. But tomorrow is going to be annoying. I have meetings from 6 a.m. till noon back to back. So that's going to be fun. And I hate getting up at 6 a.m. It's not my time. So yeah, tomorrow is not going to be fun. I'm ready for it to be noon tomorrow and I can stream again and play Factorio. Oh, the methane is already struggling. That's not good. Yeah, we need to scale that methane. But all in due time. It's easy to scale too, so it's not a big deal. Moondrops are pretty easy to deal with. Let's keep it here. Now let's get all the underground pipes. If I ever make it down here. There we go. Much faster. Oh, that's awesome of you. That's so nice. Sounds like a good plan. Sounds like a fun trip. We are out of these and we are out of these. Belts look good. Everything else looks good. Now we need to find coal gas and get it through the mess here up here. I mean, I know where coal gas is. We just need to, like, finagle our way through here. How's tar looking? Tar is actually not full, which is, as long as it's stable, I'm happy. Hot air is still an issue, really, even though we're full. Why are you not working? Oh, we have too many bricks now. Great. The brick-apocalypse. It should empty out over time. Yeah, there you go. Alright, hopefully this works now. We need still like 300 or something, so not a small amount of bricks. And why are they stacked up here? You short on coke oven gas? Really? Oh. Wait, you're not working because coke is full. Well, that's unfortunate. What do we do here then? Because we need that coke oven gas. I think it's time for some boilers. Just burn that. These are full of ash, aren't they? Yeah, they're full of ash. Yeah, we kind of need to get rid of that coke. And I need a splitter that says output priority right, and only when you're full, bring some up here. And then we put down some boilers. Let's do 6 for now. Everything goes up here. And that gets vented right away. Just so we get rid of the coke. Yeah, I have teams in Europe, so the meetings are super early. Sadly. Time zones be time zoning. And then here we get you that filters for ash. All right, here we have ash. Let's just do this. Do we just put that on one side? That seems like asking for trouble. There we go. Much better. It's still a lot of ash, sadly. Why, you know, one isn't filtered and puts coke out here. Are there more not filtered? No. And where's the ash that I picked up? Right back at you. Right, is that enough? Yeah, it seems like all of them are working again, and you're not working. Why? You're still full of coke. All right, let's put a balancer here as well, like a simple one. Nah, it's not a perfect one. Let's do it properly. Let's get the belt balancers that can do it properly. Yeah, I can understand that. 15 hours is crazy. Time difference. Mine is 9 hours, but yeah, still. I understand. And yeah, Cam, I wish I did that when I was the highest one that was in the meeting, but now it's like literally everybody in my team, my boss, my coworkers, the teams there, everybody's in Europe, so yeah. I mean, if they have like, they had an all hands at 4 a.m. in the morning, and I was like, I'm not going to go to that one. Like, it just doesn't make any sense. So we wanted to come for coal gas. That was the most important thing. How's syngas looking? Syngas looking pretty as well. Maybe we bring syngas. That is 400 kilojoules. Coal gas is 200. We bring syngas for now. The question is, how do we get out of this jungle here? We can kind of go through here somehow. Almost. Do we go higher or do we go through here? I think we just go through here because these miners aren't used anymore anyway. We can just throw them out. They're irrelevant now. All the ash in my inventory. Yay. Well, yeah, we're getting somewhere. Yeah, we have to go even higher. We have acetylene. We have acetylene on the bus. We could use some acetylene. Okay, we don't really have it on the bus. It just goes till here. We could bring both of them at the same time. I think that's the way to go. And then we have to squeeze our way through here somehow. Yeah, we did that before already. How high do we have to go? At least here. The spaghetti is real. Spaghetti monster will come for me at night. And we need a pump here. Great. Okay, now you can cut down all these trees because they're really in the way. And we still have to go higher. Great. And acetylene we bring along as well. And power at least is close. That's the only benefit of this location here. Power is right here. Oh, we do one earlier. We can do this jump. Did we do this on purpose? What is this belt? No, we didn't do this on purpose. There we go, fixed another thing. I mean, it's not really an issue, but I mean, that's our carbon black. That is what makes our rubber. So good to get these kinks ironed out. How high do we have to go? We have to go to here. Oh, I was like, are we already out? There's no way. But it's not going to be easy bringing two of these along. I think I'll throw a pump in here as well. For good measure, because it's a nice pumping location. Because we have power, so... right next to us. And then they also need the same... or at the same time need a pump. So we can combine that. Go kill the trees. It's a bit annoying to have to do it this way, but oh well. Hopefully the fastest way to do this. I mean, ideally we would have bots that are fast enough, the nanobots that are fast enough to drop it down after we blueprint it. And great, we have one in the way. What is this even? Oh, methane, yeah. God damn it, almost off by one. let's craft more pumps while we're at it. Oh, we have power right here, which is perfect. Next pump should be ready any second. There we go. So we connected this to acetylene. So let's try acetylene as primary fuel and see how that lasts. And then based on that, I'm already out. All right. Let's grab more. And have a quick sip. Hi, Lenore. Kitty needs some pets. Yeah, kitty gets some pets. All right, back to restocking. We need all of you. 145. Yeah, we need you. It could be more. Why are they so slow in producing? We're out of iron plate, so... If it would be out of iron plate, I would be shocked with our 15 per second production right now. Oh, Katie's lying next to my feet now. Yeah, we're so far up on the bus already now. Really far up. While we watch getting these trees cut down. These trees getting cut down. Oh no, I'm gonna put down so we can continue this together. Some landfill. Acetylene, I think, has an even higher fuel value, right? Yeah, much higher. So hopefully the acetylene production we have is enough. And with all the coke that we overproduce right now, we should make more acetylene for sure. Let's make 2 more pumps. And let's see where we can find electricity. Right here. Perfect. We're making progress. And dragging 2 at the same time is a pain. I haven't even looked what roboparts cost. I'm sure they cost mechanical parts as well. Maybe even accumulators, but I don't think we would get logistics robots without roboports. And I haven't researched accumulators yet. Are we out again already? Can we handcraft a few? 29, well, that's not a lot. Those were 145. Oh, we have to wait for a lot of these. Where's iron? We need some iron restock. And craft a lot more of these. They cost so much iron, Jesus. And while we're crafting, I'm gonna take a very quick break. Don't go anywhere. Be right back. And I'm back. Let's continue with our journey to get at least acetylene down there. I mean, let's do both of them. I'm already here. Always one too early. Glorp. Regalath emote. Yeah, I wish we would have the Twitch TV emotes or any emotes, channel emotes or something here, but yeah, BTTV is the only thing we have. And we need another pump, set of pumps. And we're out of iron. What a surprise. Now, where's the next access to power? Over here, perfect. Through the spaghetti here. And we got power. Hector, what do you want? We're almost there. Almost. Okay, this one is there. Hector just walked by to lie on the PC. Cute kitty. Go out of the way, rock. Right, continue this in blue. Yeah, this is the highest one right now. All right, where do we have a full lane of everybody? Is that everybody? Hopefully. Without holds this time. Did we remove that down? Yeah, so you have acetylene as fuel now, right? Yeah, so we need antimony oxide and lead plates. How much do you need? 0.1 and 0.6, so almost nothing. So half a belt will do for now. Where is lead? And when do we see it the last time? Here. Oh my god. Oh, we're standing at lead, so very good. I'm out of splitters and I have no iron. That is unfortunate. Well, let's return and get some iron. I see the iron. And that gives us access to some splitters. Perfect. And we might as well go back here. And on the way forward, we're gonna take the antimony oxide with us. If we find it. It should be further up. Yeah, here it is. There's the lead. Here's the antimony oxide. So much bus management now. It's crazy. I can run on the bus. That would help. Make me a little faster. Still have a journey ahead of us. Distances are getting crazy now. I mean, maybe it is time to think about trains, but I'm not sure. Maybe too early. So this is where acetylene is. Now let's go back to where lead was. Here's lead. Then you go underground. And this is where we get this from. What is on this lane even? Okay, there is saline water. Good. Okay, we need to go back here till we find the lead. And then we have lead antimony alloy as well. And then I think we have everything we need for batteries. We just need to bring everything here. So more belt work. That's the life of the mega bus. Belt, belt, belt. I'm gonna do this and let them all get murdered. Can you destroy this one? Oh, we're out of them. That is annoying. Let's craft more of them. Also have a ton of ash on me again from picking up these mining drills. Oh, there we go. We were very close to running out of belt, so let's grab more belt while we're at it. And get rid of all this garbage in my inventory. Raux are doing this thing. Method, why are you not working? You're out of CO2, why? You need more CO2? Right, we need to plan this entire moondrop thing out to scale later. And maybe move it further down and improve it. Right now it's greater than 0, which works. Does its thing. Small parts, we could use like 200, 400 more. Do this, do this, do this. We don't need all that many, so keep those 36. How's iron looking? Yeah, let's pick up the 600 we have. Copper's looking good. Alright, where are the garbage chests? Here. Have some ash, moss, coke, stone. Let's keep one more. Raw coal. The burner mining drills I don't need. Small electric poles is still useful. I don't need 100 of the inserters. Oh, 200. So yeah, that's fine. Put this 37 back there. All right. So hopefully that smelting works. We'd also try hooking up other smelting operations to... You're out of aluminium plate. How? What are we short on? We're full of molten aluminium. We don't have sand castings? Oh, do we need to build in a buffer or something like that? It should produce way more gravel than we need, right? Well, that is a pain. Fix aluminium. Good that I saw that. Need to take care of that as well. How the Augs doing? They're all not doing anything because why? We have no moss. Yep. Okay, we need to scale moss as well. We might need to scale it to 15 a second over there. All right, and you need inserters that would help. And then an output. It should be fast enough. Yep, it is. What is lead antimony alloy used for? Just for batteries. Literally just for batteries. So we're just gonna move it here and to the side, and the next thing will be batteries. In a chemical plant, how can we make that? We can make one chemical plant, perfect. Let's put it here. Batteries. Lead, antimony alloy, and melamine. Let's just combine those in one, 1, 2, 3 belts. So one belt can be this. Input, one belt is this here. The melamine comes in here. Long-handed inserters, and then 2 short-handed inserters. Then graphite we need to bring from all the way in the beginning. Bolts we make here, glass, zinc, and cyanic acid. Did we bring cyanic acid? Yeah, we just shortcut it over. We're out of normal pipe again. What's new? There we go. Did you delete your power? I guess so. Good, you're working, but very slowly. But hopefully fast enough. This makes it 0.1 per second. You need 0.1 per second. Perfect. So one of these can... You still working on these? Work on this. Quickly now. Next, graphite and bolts. Bolts we can make, how many do we need? 0.3, that should be a normal factory. Bolts you can make 10 per second. Yeah, I think you can do the 0.3. And we have iron on this one. And maybe graphite. And let's track graphite all the way there. There's the first hole already. So many holes. This one goes through. So we know graphite is under where iron is. Let's deselect all these trees and destroy them this way. Didn't work because there was a hole in it. All right, and where's iron? Iron? Iron's here. Oh, the top lane here, perfect. Good, let's bring iron in. And then graphite will be a longer journey. We start that from the beginning. Construction robot's gonna be nice. Even there, they're probably gonna spend the first like 50 hours of their life just transporting around transport belts and wasting all our resources to fill this up. And stealing all my transport belts. Alright, graphite, we go back, fill up on belts, and start from the other side. But so close to batteries. We literally have everything we need. We just need to bring it there. Zinc is another belt that's really far back that we need to bring forward. Give me these undergrounds. Let's fill them up again, and then on we go. Onto our graphite journey. Here it starts. Well, we made it around the corner. Oh, there's water. Some more water. Let's see if we have enough. I hope we have enough belt for this operation. There's like the few intermediate ones that were laid down when I accidentally turned my nanobots on. We're getting there. The benefit of putting this one down, like in strategic look, we're out. Okay. We're so close. We're just gonna handcraft some. All right, we did it. Cool. Put the chemical plant down. We have iron. And of course you need fuel and ash. I think for ash, we're just gonna have 3 chests. Don't bother me. Thanks, Cam. Thank you. So we have these 2 figured out. We need glass sink on the other side. But I'm gonna do that another time, maybe offline, because just watching me move belts is boring. It takes a long time, so I'll see what I do about that. Let's see, can we craft belts in a better way already? Belts. We can make these ones, and we can make it with belt, small parts, and iron plate to get 15. And belt is made out of rubber. So we might automate transport belts more. And then once we have the construction robots, just let them go wild for a bit and put everything down. All right, I'm gonna call it a night. It's 10 p.m. I have 6 a.m. meetings, which I'm not excited for. So thank you all so much for being here. Thank you for chatting, for lurking, for commenting, liking, everything, subscribing as usual. Thanks for being here, and I'm gonna plan on streaming again tomorrow. Maybe around 1 or 2 p.m. PST Pacific. On the other hand, thanks for being here, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.